Beloved soul, before your mind reacts to the intensity of these words, pause for a moment and take a slow breath, because what you are feeling right now is not meant to create fear or pressure, it is meant to bring your full attention into this moment of understanding. When you hear phrases like, final warning or, before it's too late, your thoughts may immediately move toward anxiety, as if something negative will happen if you do not act instantly, but true guidance does not work through fear, anger, or threats, it works through clarity, patience, and awareness. This message is not here to make you afraid, it is here to help you become aware of something important within yourself. There are moments in life when your attention becomes the most valuable thing you have, not because something bad will happen if you look away, but because your awareness is ready to understand something more deeply. You have been moving through experiences, thoughts, and emotions that have been shaping your understanding, even when you did not fully notice it. Now, you are reaching a point where those experiences begin to connect, where your thoughts begin to feel clearer, and where your direction starts to make more sense. The intensity in these words is not about danger, it is about importance. It is about recognizing that this moment of awareness matters. Sometimes, strong language is used to capture your attention, but once your attention is here, what truly matters is how you understand the message. And the real message is simple. You are being invited to pause, reflect, and recognize what is already becoming clear within you. You may already feel that something within you is shifting. A thought that keeps returning. A realization that you have been avoiding. A quiet sense that something in your life is ready to change. These are not random feelings. They are signals. They are guiding you toward clarity. The message is not creating this awareness, it is helping. You recognize it. You are not being threatened, you are being guided. When you allow yourself to stay calm and present, you begin to see things more clearly. You begin to understand what aligns with you and what does not. You begin to recognize what direction feels right. This is where real change begins, not in fear, but in awareness. You may also begin to feel a sense of calm replacing the initial intensity. That calm is important. It means you are no longer reacting emotionally, you are understanding with clarity. You are not being asked to act immediately, you are being guided to recognize what you already know. As you sit with this message, allow yourself to slow down. There is nothing you need to chase. There is nothing that will disappear if you take a moment to understand. What matters is that you recognize what you are already feeling. Pay attention to your thoughts. Notice what feels true. Trust that awareness. You are not here by accident. You are here because you are ready to understand something more deeply than before. And as you continue to stay present with that understanding, you will begin to see that what once felt urgent is now becoming something steady, something clear, and something that truly belongs to your path. Beloved soul, as you continue to stay with this message, something deeper begins to settle within you, because what first felt intense is now becoming a quiet realization that this moment is not about urgency or fear, it is about understanding. You are not being pushed into something negative, you are being invited to notice something meaningful that has been forming within you for a long time. There are moments in life when your awareness becomes the key to everything, when simply being present allows you to understand what was once unclear, and this is one of those moments where your clarity begins to rise. You may begin to notice that there are thoughts and feelings within you that have been repeating for some time. Not loudly, but consistently. A sense that something in your life is ready to change. A realization that certain patterns, habits, or situations no longer feel right the way they once did. A quiet awareness that you are ready for something more aligned with who you are becoming. These are not random thoughts. They are signals. They are the result of everything you have experienced, everything you have learned, and everything you have grown through. The message is not creating something new, it is helping you recognize what is already there. There was a time when you may have ignored these signals, not because you did not notice them, but because you were not ready to act on them. You may have chosen comfort, familiarity, or delay because change felt uncertain. But now something within you has shifted. You are more aware. You are more honest with yourself. You can feel the difference between what aligns with you and what does not. That awareness is what makes this moment meaningful. It is not about reacting quickly, it is about understanding clearly. The intensity that you felt at the beginning now begins to transform into clarity. You realize that nothing is being taken away from you. You realize that nothing negative is being forced upon you. Instead, you are being guided to slow down and recognize what you already know. When you take a moment to reflect, you can begin to see patterns in your life. You can begin to understand why certain things happened the way they did. You can begin to see how your experiences have shaped your growth. You may also begin to feel a sense of readiness within yourself. You are no longer as comfortable staying in the same patterns that once felt normal. You can feel that you are ready to move forward, even if you do not have every detail figured out yet. This feeling is not pressure, it is alignment. It is the signal that you have grown enough to take your next step with awareness instead of hesitation. At the same time, this message is guiding you to remain calm and grounded. There is no need to rush or force anything. Real clarity does not come from urgency, it comes from presence. When you are present, you can see clearly. You can understand what matters. You can make decisions with confidence instead of confusion. This is where real progress begins. You may also begin to notice that your focus is changing. You are less distracted by things that do not matter. You are more aware of what aligns with your direction. You are beginning to invest your time and energy in things that feel meaningful instead of things that feel familiar. This shift is important because it shows that you are becoming more aligned with your path. As you sit with this part of the message, notice how everything feels more steady and grounded than before. That steadiness is important. It means you are no longer reacting to intensity, you are understanding with clarity. You are not being asked to act immediately, you are being guided to recognize what you already know. Stay present with yourself. Trust what you are beginning to understand. The message is not about fear or pressure, it is about awareness, clarity, and growth. And as you continue to move forward with that awareness, you will begin to see that what once felt urgent is now becoming something steady, something real, and something that you can trust to guide you forward. Beloved soul, as you move deeper into this message, you may begin to feel a quiet shift forming within you, because what once felt intense is now becoming understanding. You are starting to realize that this moment is not about something urgent happening outside of you, it is about something within you becoming clear. There are times in life when everything you have been experiencing begins to connect, when your thoughts become more organized, when your direction starts to feel more natural instead of uncertain, and this is one of those moments where your awareness is aligning with your journey. You may begin to notice that your perspective has changed in ways that you did not fully recognize before. Situations that once felt confusing now feel easier to understand. You are no longer reacting with the same level of fear or hesitation. Instead, you are observing, reflecting, and responding with more clarity. This change is not sudden. It is the result of everything you have experienced, everything you have learned, and everything you have grown through. Your awareness has been building quietly, and now it is strong enough to guide you. The idea that this moment is important now becomes clearer. It is not because something negative will happen if you ignore it, it is because your awareness is ready to recognize something meaningful. You are beginning to understand yourself more deeply. You are beginning to see what aligns with you and what does not. This understanding creates direction. It allows you to move forward with confidence instead of confusion. You may also begin to notice that your priorities are changing. What once felt urgent or important may no longer hold the same meaning. What supports your growth may now feel more valuable. This shift is natural. It is a sign that you are becoming more aligned with who you are becoming. And as your priorities change, your path naturally begins to reflect that alignment. At the same time, there is a growing sense of calm within you. You are no longer feeling rushed or pressured. You are beginning to understand that you do not need to have everything figured out immediately. You only need to take the next step with clarity. This understanding removes unnecessary stress and allows you to move forward in a steady and confident way. You may also begin to feel a quiet confidence building within you. It is not loud or overwhelming, but it is stable. It is the feeling that you can trust yourself, that you can make decisions without needing everything to be perfect, and that you can handle what comes next even if it is not fully known yet. This confidence is what allows you to continue moving forward without hesitation. As this part settles within you, recognize that you are no longer reacting to fear, you are responding with awareness. The message you are receiving is not something separate from you, it is a reflection of what you are already beginning to understand. And as you continue to stay present with that understanding, you will begin to see that what once felt overwhelming is now becoming something clear, something steady, and something that you can trust to guide you forward. Awareness, not fear. Beloved soul, as this message reaches its final depth, everything that once felt intense now becomes calm, steady, and deeply clear, because what you are truly experiencing is not urgency or fear, it is awareness completing itself within you. You are no longer reacting to strong words or emotional pressure, you are understanding their meaning, and that meaning is simple yet powerful. You have reached a point where your clarity is stronger than your fear, where your awareness is guiding you more than your hesitation, and where your direction is beginning to feel natural instead of uncertain. There is a quiet sense of completion here, not of your journey, but of a phase where you may have felt influenced by fear, pressure, or urgency. You have moved through moments where you felt rushed to understand, where you felt like you needed to act quickly, where you questioned whether something important would be lost if you did not respond immediately. But now, something within you has changed. You are beginning to see clearly. You are understanding that real guidance does not rush you, it supports you. You may now feel a calm certainty within yourself. It is not loud or overwhelming, but it is steady and real. It is the feeling that you already know what aligns with you. You already understand what feels true. You already recognize what direction makes sense for your life. This clarity did not appear suddenly, it was built over time through everything you have experienced, and that is why it feels stable now. The meaning of everything you have read becomes simple. It is not about something being taken away or something happening suddenly, it is about you recognizing your own awareness. You are no longer in a place where you need to react to fear or pressure. You are in a place where you can respond with clarity. This shift changes how you move forward, because you are no longer driven by urgency, you are guided by understanding. You may also notice that your fear of missing something is beginning to fade. This is because you now understand that what truly matters to you cannot be lost by taking a moment to think clearly. Your path is not something fragile, it is something that develops through your awareness and your choices. This understanding removes pressure and replaces it with confidence. As you move forward from this point, remember that you do not need to rush or force anything. Real progress happens when you act with clarity, not when you react with fear. Stay present with yourself. Continue to notice what feels right. Continue to trust the awareness you have developed. Each step you take with clarity will strengthen your direction. As this message closes, let it leave you with a sense of calm strength. You are not being rushed, and you are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be to understand yourself more clearly. And as you continue to trust that awareness within you, you will begin to see that what once felt overwhelming is now becoming something steady, something real, and something that you can rely on to guide you forward with clarity, confidence, and peace. Backhand index pointing right comment, I choose calm and clarity, if this resonates. Thumbs up, like and subscribe for more messages like this.